Aloha, and welcome to your state capital. I'm Senator Will Espero, and I chair in the Senate the Committee on Public Safety, Intergovernmental and Military Affairs. One bill that I introduced, Senate Bill 69, which I will be hearing today, has to do with a gun buyback program. As many of you know, there have been some high-profile shootings throughout our nation, and the issue of gun control has once again been thrust forward in many discussions nationally, statewide, and local city jurisdictions. At the federal level, President Obama is working with Congress for major reforms and changes in our gun laws. Here in Hawaii, as I said, this measure, Senate Bill 69, deals with one small aspect, which has to do with a buyback program. With a buyback program, the local police departments would have a day or weekend, or whatever the case may be, where citizens can turn in their guns that they do not want, or they don't want to have in their possession anymore, for either a gift card or cash, or whatever is decided. Now, interestingly enough, the National Rifle Association has come out against this measure, as well as many of its members. We have received probably, I'm going to guess, over 200 testimonies against it. And we do have a few in support: the Attorney General, the local prosecuting attorney's offices, and I think some of the county police departments as well, but I'd have to double check that. So it's a clear division on who supports it and who doesn't. Now, the appropriation in this bill was $100,000, which would all go to a buyback. However, what I'm thinking now is, in light of some of the testimonies which I have already received in advance, is taking that $100,000 and increasing it to $200,000. But instead of just a buyback program, allow the police departments to decide whether they want to have a buyback program, more gun and safety education and training, or looking at ways to improve background checks, and especially those individuals with mental health issues. So this is a measure that, as I mentioned, I'm hearing it today, January 31st. It's still early in the process, and we'll see how far this bill goes and whether we'll have to amend it more, or what I suggested might be a compromise that everybody can live with. Thank you very much for your time. If you'd like to learn more about bills, go to www.capitol, that's CAPITOL, .hawaii.gov. So capitol.hawaii.gov. You can pull up the bill I noted, Senate Bill 69, and through this website you can track every single bill that has been introduced in the legislature. You can see when there are hearings, if there will be a hearing, and if you choose, you can provide testimony from this website. So you don't have to be present at the state capitol to be engaged. You can submit testimony online, whether you're at home, at work, or even at the beach. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Aloha.